Hello folks, this is G from Beat Skills and I have a very fun video today. So I also got one of these neat EP-133 KO2 boxes by Teenage Engineering. Really reasonably priced for what it does, for the quality that this company Teenage Engineering makes. I mean, us as manufacturers, we all need to inspire from a product like this, from a company like this. Amazing. Why I really like it is that it's so straightforward and so simple. That simplicity actually just helps you create. No diving through 1 million menus and things like that. That's what Beat Skills is also about. So the analogy is very similar. We also like to make things very immediate, good sounding, fat, and give you a lot of punchy things. And you can just create, use your hands and just create. So this is a pretty amazing box. Love it. Anyway, I'm also here to show you the S12X, which I made a video about already. Yes, but this plugin that we made, of course, is derived from the famous SP sampler. Now, there's one more thing. I've just recently updated this to 1.03. As you can see the version number here. Now, so what's the change? Actually, we've just changed the auto gain system to make the sounds even sound better. So earlier, some people are having problems with kick drums and stuff getting, compressed or saturated quicker. So we've adjusted it in a way that it's the same model, all the same sound. Now you have more skewing with the, with the pre-drive. So you can get to saturation easy and you can go as much or as little as you want. So we've adjusted that a little bit in the auto gain. Auto gain sounds great. Of course, be very careful with the pre knob. Don't go too fast or too slow because you could find some volume jumps because the auto gain calculates the change and applies it and fades it in a little slowly so that there are no pops and clicks. So that's the whole idea. Any case, if you have this, please do get this update. It's really important. Okay, let's talk about Giorgio Moroder. Okay, you know this guy. He's the inspiration behind many bands like Daft Punk and so many other great bands. So he's one of my heroes too. This is LP cover. It is not really a mouse pad, but I will use a mouse pad. Okay, so yeah, so let's get started. I've got a small beat going on this and I'm going to show you. I'm going to change the sound and I'm going to use this lever here to change the pitch, kind of emulating the entire workflow per se of the of the SP machines, and using the plugin. So yeah, so here goes. So as you can hear, the drums are instantly like really fat when we pass it through this. Of course, that's the whole idea with this machine. Now again, this was achieved by pitching down a sample because samples were recorded really quickly onto an SP to save the sampling time. So this pitching down basically got it back to its normal tempo, but also added these aliasing sounds, which we're emulating here. The S12X, as you can see, is also modeling the preamp and the good sample mode and the overdrive where you really heat it. So let's check out drums which are a little more overdriven when you really heard the samplers, A to D converters and preamp a little harder. So let's see how they sound then. So as you can hear, you can also adjust the aliasing sound with the fader. It's not fixed. So as you change pitch with any drum machine you have, of course, you can use it with anything software or hardware. It creates that artifact. So that's about it. Let's listen to it on some piano sounds. I think we have a piano sound here. Let me see. So again, you can see that there's obviously a lot of thickness, fatness that comes through, especially with devices like these, which don't really have those kind of beefy converters and preamp that the SP machines have. This is a good way to get into not just the bit crushing, because you can get bit crushing anywhere. But with this particular software that we made, you get also the preamp beefiness, the saturation, the punch, the bottom end that comes with the original machine. People really used to love the low end of the machine. So that's totally achievable with our plugin. If you haven't tried our plugin, I seriously, and if you're into the lo-fi sound and the punchy SP sounds, you must try it. You will definitely see that it brings some kind of a beautiful color to your music. If you're into lo-fi and 80s and 90s and that kind of beefy techno tones and hip hop, old school hip hop, and keep your workflow. So you can use a drum machine like this or any software you use, any other drum machine you have, and just real time. You saw that I'm doing this real time. There's no latency. It just works. It's just a beautiful thing to put onto a unit like this, because then it makes a unit like this more expensive. It converts a $300-400 unit into like a $4,000-5,000 machine. So that's about it. That's just my small demonstration of this plugin live with this. So to try the S12X, I'd love to hear what you think. Thank you. I'll see you next time.